GTA 5 and GTA Online as a whole have some heavy-ass vehicles. And I'm going to be covering 20 of those vehicles that are extremely heavy in this game. Some of them might not make any sense to be heavier than others. Some might not make any sense to be lighter than others. I'm not here to tell you how they're heavier or how they're lighter. I'm just here to read the numbers off and tell you guys how much they weigh. Plain and simple, get mad at the game, not the player. First up, we have the Savage. A really OG helicopter, came out around 2015 and it weighs 14,000 kilograms and around 30,000 pounds. It is not removed, so you can buy it if you want, and for every vehicle going forward, I'll tell you if it's removed or not, just in case you want to buy it. Overall, the Savage is pretty good, has one of the best explosive cannons in the game. The homing missiles aren't super great. I think it can survive up to 1 rocket. It was a pretty good helicopter all around. One of my favorite planes in the game, and a lot of people's favorites as well, is the B-11 Strikeforce. Weighs the exact same as a Savage. I'm not really sure how, but not a removed vehicle. Has one of the most iconic sounding miniguns in any plane ever. I believe it's based off of the A-10 Warthog in real life. Hope I got that right, because people are going to flame me for that. But other than that, it's just a great plane in the game. The homing missiles aren't super good, but it also comes with barrage missiles. Not a lot of vehicles can have barrage and homing alongside an explosive cannon in this game, but it has a lot to offer. Then we have the Brickade 6x6. You can think of this as a normal version or the Acid Lab. They weigh the same. I'm going to count them together just because it doesn't make sense to have the same vehicle twice. Weighs the exact same as the last two vehicles. It's not removed though. You can get the Acid Lab for free. The normal Brickade I think costs anywhere like $1 million or so. It's okay as a vehicle, but you really want it for the business side of things. We got the Cargobob now. There's 2 versions of this as well. Counting them together, weighs about 15,000 kilograms and 33,000 pounds. There's nothing really notable about it other than it can pick up vehicles with its hook. It can be pretty useful in some situations, but most of the time you don't really use it. We got the Mammoth Avenger, weighing 18,000 kilograms and nearly 40,000 pounds, give or take a couple of pounds, of course. And of course, it's not removed because it's one of like the mobile properties in the game. They can't really remove those because it doesn't make sense. You can use it for like many different missions. It can survive a lot of rockets. It has VTOL, stealth mode. It has a lot to offer, but there's not many situations where you're going to use it. We got the HVY Dozer, 20,000 kilograms and about 44,000 pounds. A lot of the vehicles on this list also just have never been able to be purchasable, so I'm putting NA if you can't purchase it or it isn't removed. And I mean, it's just a bulldozer. You can pick up vehicles if you want to, put stuff in the scoop, do some stunting with it, whatever you want to do. But it's just a dozer. We got the Kosatka, everyone's favorite mobile property because you can start KO Parika with it. Weighs the same as a dozer. 20,000 kilograms, 44,000 pounds. Of course, it's not removed. And as I said, use it for KO Pariko. I mean, it has really good homing missiles on it. You can get the Torador inside of it. That's really the best things that it can come with. Got the HVY Cutter, 25,000 kilograms and 55,000 pounds. Again, I have no idea how this is heavier than a whole ass submarine. It's NA for removed. And you use it for a very, very select few amount of missions. Story mode, you use it to get inside of like the, I think, Union Depository, if I'm not mistaken, for like an aggressive approach. You can also use it for the aggressive approach in the Diamond Casino heist. I don't remember if you actually use it for the casino heist or if it's just like something you get and then off screen they do it. I don't remember. We got the Metro Train or the tram. You can use this for transportation. It is very slow. There's not many cases where you actually would want to actively go out to get on it unless you're like you're role playing, doing a video like this, or you know, whatever you're doing. It's just kind of there. We also got the Freight Train, the unstoppable train in this game, weighing 25,000 kilograms, a little bit more than the Metro Train, but, you know, give or take a couple of kilograms, couple of pounds, you know, whatever you want to say. Never been able to own this, so don't get your hopes up if you want to try and get this. But the whole thing for it is it can't be stopped. It always goes, can't blow up, doesn't really slow down, except for that one location in online near, like, the quarry or whatever. It's just a train. We got the TMO2 Khanjali, weighing 30,000 kilograms, 66,000 pounds, and it's not removed, of course. This makes a little bit more sense to be this heavy because it's a whole ass tank, but I do believe tanks in real life are much heavier than this, realistically speaking. But overall, the Khanjali is great. Arguably the best ground vehicle in the game. It can have a rail cannon on it, 2 grenade launchers, an MG gun, proximity mines. It has the whole package. We got the RM10 Bombushka, 30,100 kilograms and 66,000 pounds. Again, it's not removed. It is a really bad aircraft for its price. I think it used to be about $5 million before it got nerfed. I think it's around like $2 million now or something like that. It's not really good in any situation. It has a lot of weapons on it. Those weapons don't really make up for how damn slow it is, and it's just not a great plane. Got the HVY Dump Truck, 35,000 kilograms, 77,000 pounds. It's not removed. It's okay as like a dump truck. It costs $1 million, or you can get it for free at the quarry. It's really slow, You can't really do anything with it outside of driving it. It does have suicide doors, which is only one of 2 vehicles that has it, and it's just a dump truck in the end. We got one of the big jet planes you'd see in story mode, 38,000 kilograms, close to 84,000 pounds. Never been able to purchase this, and I wish you could. It's a huge plane. I think if it was in the game, you could hold an entire lobby of 30 people. That'd be really cool if you could, but unfortunately, you can't own this. We also got the Titan. I don't know how this is the same weight as the jet, but it's 38,000 kilograms, nearly 84,000 pounds. It's not removed. You can still purchase it for $2 million, which is extremely overpriced for offering nearly nothing. I think you can open the back door of it if you have it in your aircraft, though, so you can have a whole lobby just inside the Titan. And whatever you want to do with your whole lobby, you have them at your own will. One of the most intriguing vehicles in the whole game, the cargo plane. I don't know how this weighs the same as the Titan. Look, these are just numbers, but it's the largest plane in the entire game. You've never been able to purchase it, and it kind of makes sense now that I'm thinking about it. A lot of the time, I'm like, why can't you purchase this? Probably because it has nowhere to go. It can't fit inside of a hangar. This thing's too large and in charge. And I don't really have anything unique to say about it because we can't own it. We can't really do anything with it. It's just a very, very fucking big plane. But the Volatol looks like a Dorito. 40,000 kilograms, 88,000 pounds. It's not removed. You can get the huge anime livery on it, the robot princess bubblegum livery on it, and it looks really cool. Or you can make it orange again and make it look like a Dorito. It's not that good of a plane. It has like really weak guns. It has carpet bombing, and you really only use it for Act 3, Doomsday. Outside of that, I mean, who really uses this? We got the HVY Chernobog. 40,000 kilograms, 88,000 pounds. It's not removed. And you can really feel the weight of this thing when you're driving it. The weight shift and turning, because it has 8 wheels, it takes so long to turn. I know in real life, this isn't technically like, I don't know if it's oversteer or understeer. I always get them mixed up, but it feels like it has one of those, because it barely can turn. But I also understand that vehicles that are like this just naturally do this because they're so damn heavy. They have 8 wheels, and they're not supposed to turn on a dime. But this is GTA, so I really feel like it should kind of turn a lot faster. Number 2, we have the RO86 Alkonost, 55,500 kilograms and weighing 122,000 pounds, and it's not removed. I don't know how this plane is heavier than the cargo plane. It is the second largest plane in the whole game. Kind of makes sense that it weighs this much. But then again, it doesn't make sense how it can weigh more than a lot of the things below it, but it's a pretty good plane overall. For how big it is, it can take off almost in an instant. I don't know outside of that if it has like good guns or carpet bombing or anything. I haven't owned it before, so I don't know, but I really do like the look of it. And lastly, we have the Rhino Tank, the heaviest vehicle in the whole game, 60,000 kilograms, 132,000 pounds. Of course, it's not removed. It's really weird because the Insurgent can't get picked up by a Cargobob, but this can, and this weighs the most in the game. It's just kind of how the game works. People are probably going to correct me in the comments saying this is how much this weighs. But look, guys, I just read numbers. Don't get mad at me. Get mad at the game like I said. Overall, the Rhino Tank isn't really that good. It got completely replaced by the Khanjali and the APC and every other tank-like vehicle in the game. But still, you can really feel the weight of this thing when you're driving it around. Nothing can really stop it. And that has been all the heaviest vehicles in this game. Probably a shorter video, around 8-9 minutes. I'm not really sure. But if you enjoyed, let me know. You can leave a like, or let me know if you want to see the lightest vehicles in this game. I'd be more than happy to tell you all of those as well. Or if you got any other cool ideas, let me know in the comments and join my Discord server and all that good juicy stuff. I'll just catch you guys in the next video. Peace out, everybody. I love every single one of you.